Oh, there, I'm starting to record. Okay, so Alex, so
Okay,
yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much, Karen. I'm so happy and so grateful to hear from you today. The time the report reached to us about lockdown, COVID-19, me myself as a manager, I call all the staffs and I talk to them. And first thing, I do my best to have all what the government, the health Ministry of the Health they need at the place, because we are dealing with animals, and animals they need our care all the time, all day,
Right.
single time. So
you couldn't be
I do
stuck
my
at home
best.
while the animals are at the Haven shelter.
Yes. Yeah. So I do my best to have all things on time. Which we have those washing, where to wash your hand, stopping more people coming in, and we just remain only staffs and stock food because they closed everything, even transport. So I stock a lot of food for my animals. That's what I did first, and I make sure all my staff also was well cared and they are all safe.
And they were not able to travel between home and shelter for there was a curfew, right?
Karen, so sorry. It was very difficult. Even me, I was walked because we was looking for the stickers to put in my car to allow me to drive all the time. But I absolutely, all the staffs they have good heart. They was working all the day, all the time, coming in on time and helping animals, because me also I had just time for the shelter, because I told them reporting time should be 9 a.m. and leave 9 a.m. Uganda African time, and leaving also should be exactly 3 p.m. So they maintained their time and they was coming punctually and help animals.
And
About
at that time, you couldn't go out and do rescues in the USPCA the vehicle because you didn't have a sticker for a while. Is that right?
The time okay, stickers I got it after about 1 to 2 weeks. Okay. Then I resume on my rescue as normal, because they give me stickers. But from the beginning of the lockdown was really difficult to me, and so many calls. People leave their some pets at home and they need the USPCA for help. I can't move. Okay, sometimes I do use a border motorbike, which I came and realized motorbike is very, very important, because I'm using someone there called Andrew. He's a very good man. So I put a crate and send him to the place and bring the animal to the shelter.
So he can do that. He likes animals. He's not afraid, and he knows how to do that.
No, I worked with him for long. I trained him, so wow. It was very okay. So he was going and bringing animals in.
That's great. Wow.
Yeah.
And your staff stayed healthy during all of this?
Oh, my staffs are healthy up to now. They're very healthy. Even their families, they're okay. Praying things will go like that until COVID-19 stop.
Really? Yeah. And
yes.
People were dumping. I think what happened, people had to leave Uganda quickly. Some of the expats were told to leave, and they left their animals behind.
Was difficult because some people, abruptly, someone called me, Alex, we are going tomorrow. We can't go with I can't go with my pet, so forced me to go there. So I have so many pets which left behind with their people, because they can't travel with their pets. So, and they are going they are not going to come back. Just last week, one of my friend came back and also was have a pet, and he said, Alex, look, I can't go back with my pet because I'm going tomorrow. So please, it's so sad. It's forced me to leave it to the shelter.
Where
So
was
I
your
have
friend
it.
going? What country?
Yep, he is going back to Germany. He's going back to Germany. He's not going to work more in Uganda.
Oh, and
Yeah.
it's not easy to get a dog back to Germany with all the requirements, and maybe even he lives in an apartment. Maybe he thinks it's difficult to have the dog.
Problem is, a problem is right now, even air cargo, there's a problem taking long, and it's too expensive because of the situation. And you get the change everything at the airport, so it's not easy to go like that.
Wow.
Will take time. Yes.
Oh, that's the real problem, I guess. I mean, that's something different than we've ever dealt with. Huh.
Yeah, true. Yes. Yes.
So how many dogs do you have at the Haven now?
Okay, plus cats right now, I have 302 animals at the shelter. I'm really full, but I'm really full, but I can't do anything. I will accept them to come in.
Yeah, I know. I always tell people that
yeah.
If a dog or cat is in danger in Uganda on the street in Kampala and Tebi or anywhere nearby, it's much better. There's nothing else you can do but bring the dog or cat to your home or to the shelter. There's very few there's really nothing else to do.
Absolutely.
There's not like there's a range of shelters or rescues out there. We have very few choices, and the Haven gets full like that.
Absolutely. Nothing I can do. The time you call me, I will not say no, I'm full. I will come and take it, because if I say no, I can't come, that pet or dog will end up on the street, which is not really good.
Yeah.
So I will welcome them and see what to do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Always someplace to squeeze another dog or cat in. And so I guess that brings us to the need for a new shelter with land and space. Huh.
I'm praying if we can do that soon, we can do much better. Another thing today, someone just brought in two cats, which someone left yesterday to go back to their country. He's going back to France. And he just left it because he can't do anything. So I just received them this evening.
Wow.
Very beautiful, yeah.
Is that 302 or that's 304?
304. 304.
Wow, that is so many. I think when I was there last, maybe you had maybe 250, and that was a lot of animals. That's far too many. We so desperately need a new space.
Yeah, yesterday it hit 302, and today hit 304. Tomorrow again, there's a call which I just received right now. There's some dog which left behind at the home, and the landlord is calling me. He can't keep those dogs. I go and pick them. So I don't know. I will go tomorrow.
Boy,
yeah.
and so we need to make sure that people are looking for land for us, and that we just exhaust every possibility that's out there for a larger place for the USPCA.
Yes, we need all of us, friends, boards, whatever. We look the land, where we can get the land proper, which we can keep all animals inside, and they get where they can play, they can run, things like that, and be happy. If we get that, USPCA will do much better than what we are doing right now.
And volunteers would enjoy going there. It's not so stressful for volunteers if it's a nice place without so many barking dogs all over, and it gets a little stressful there.
You said volunteers. Say again.
Yeah, volunteers would have a more enjoyable time if there was more space. We would have so many more volunteers, I think, because they would enjoy going so much more with more space and
That
places to play with dogs and walk dogs and cats, play with cats.
Yeah, they will be happy because even right now, some volunteers asking me if the USPCA have rooms, they can come in, they spend their time, and we have some guest house for volunteer. So if we have a proper land, big land for USPCA, we can do much because we can have the volunteers quarters, we have education place, things like that. So that will help a lot in Uganda.
Yeah. Well, we're going to try our best to keep raising money, keep getting the word out there, and let people know that the USPCA is certainly deserving of support and in desperate need of a larger space. Well, we'll do
Thank
what
you
we
very much.
can. Thank you, Alex. Thank you for all you do. Thank your staff too, that they've stuck to this during this difficult time, and we're grateful for their help.
Yeah, we know things will change, but by time, because this, for real, this year was really bad year. So we hope the coming year will be fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this was we're hoping that 2021 will be better. Yeah.
Yeah, we
Well,
hope so.
thank
And now,
you.
thank you.
Go ahead.
Yeah, and right now things are just getting worse. If you see even the numbers, whatever, we are still worried how things moving.
No, no. So in Uganda, it's getting worse now.
Yeah, it's
Well, I hope
it's
it
just
stays under control. You've been doing pretty good. I hope they can get it under
they
control.
don't care. They don't care. They don't care. Mask, you found people walking without mask.